It is 8:44. Welcome back, everyone. Honoring a local hero. This weekend, runners, walkers, supporters will all be hitting the pavement to honor a fallen firefighter. The Richard Shelter Memorial Race is in Pineville. It's become a way not only to honor his life, but to help support first responders. Joining me this morning is Richard's mother, Lene Shelter, to talk about this continuing growing effort. Lene, it's always a pleasure to have you in the studio. Good morning.
Nice to be here. Nice to see you again.
It has to be a mix of bittersweet emotions as you prepare for this memorial run each and every year. I know it does your heart good to see hundreds and thousands out there running in your son's honor. What's the part, though, that emotionally gets you when you look back at the anniversary and go back to 2016 when he passed in the line of duty?
I think the part that gets me the most is we continually have Charlotte back us up. Every single race. The day Richard died, Charlotte has always had our back and they've stood behind us. I think that's probably the best part of it every year, because it continues. They keep sponsoring us. They keep running with us. And that's
kind of lifting you guys up as a family, you and your husband and the rest of the crew in Pineville. When you look back, 20 years old when he passed in the line of duty that day back in August in 2016. What's the best memory that you remember of Richard? Was it something he said? Was it something that you remember him doing that just kind of made you laugh and go, well, that's Richard for you?
Oh, he always picked on me relentlessly. I had to ask Mike to have a talk with him to, back off a little, buddy. She is a girl.
That's too funny. Well, you've been picking on me this morning. I've been picking on you. So I see that you obviously carried that torch now that even though he's not here. Since 2016, when you guys decided you wanted to create this foundation, right, in memory and in honor of Richard, you guys have taken the proceeds of this annual run and you've been able to turn it into some really great community service projects. What are some of those things that you guys have done over the years that you're most proud of?
The thing I'm most proud of happened this year, where we offered financial aid to the high school camps, Camp Ignite and Camp Hornet's Nest, to help high school kids experience a week in the life of a firefighter. So we got to donate to each camp, the girls and the guys camp, and they'll use it to get through the entire week along with other funds. But that really excited me because Richard knew at an early age he wanted to be a firefighter. So
what's that? I'm curious, as a parent, what's that like when you have a son or a daughter that wants to either join the military or to become a police officer or a firefighter? Like those are positions of honor. Right. But as a parent, do you have mixed emotions when they tell you that?
At first we did when he said he wanted to join the military, but my husband Michael and I were both volunteer firefighters, so we understood. I mean, Richard went on a lot of calls with us as he was 3 and up. I mean, he lived in a firehouse, basically.
This was his life. It really was. What is one thing that, if Richard were here today, like that he stands for, that you think he would say as a firefighter in the Charlotte area? What's something that he really stood for that you think he would still be proclaiming and saying today?
Respect the job. Respect first responders. They don't get the respect, the police, the medic, the fire. We don't honor them like we used to 20 years ago.
It's kind of been lost.
Yeah, it's kind of been lost.
Well, what you're doing is one way to not lose that, and to uphold what Richard stood for and to honor. He was a hero, and he was. And I love looking at these pictures over the years. We want to give some information. We want to talk about the run that's coming up. It's a 10K, it's a 5K. Or if you just want to get out there and have fun and just walk with your family, there's a 1 mile as well. It's going to be in Pineville this Saturday from 7 to 11 at the Bell Johnston Community Center there. I'm guessing you guys are you're wanting to fill up the streets.
We want to fill up the streets. Right now, we're at 253 runners. We would love it to be 500 runners.
That's possible?
It's possible.
It's going to be good weather?
We have great weather coming. It's better than what it was on Monday, so we're headed to good weather, so sign up. We have some wonderful sponsors this year. The Hendrick Honda, Mercedes-Benz, they've always been our sponsors, but Bojangles and Dr. Carolyn Crowley. People just rally around the race, and it's awesome.
Do you have folks that were there in 2017 when you first started it that come back every year? And this is sort of like their annual reunion where they get together, other firefighter families, and where you get a chance to go, we get each other. It's almost like a fraternity where we understand what everyone's going through.
Yep, they all come up to me, Miss Lene, I'm going to beat last year's time. I was like, what was last year's time? I can't remember, but I'm going to beat it.
I love the goals that people set. Well, whether you want to go out there and try to win this thing, which that's always an option. Never an option for me, but it's always an option for some that are out there. But get out there, enjoy the community, the weather, being there in Pineville. It's such a beautiful town, and just remember the life and honor the hero that Richard was. And like you said, I love how you said that. Respect the job and think about those first responders. Doesn't matter if they're on the other end of a 911 call or if they're the ones making the runs, you know, as a paramedic or law enforcement or firefighter. Think about what those families are going through and respect that.